Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. It's Green Majik coming at you with another stream. Had a lot of fun doing Blitz yesterday and thought, hey, maybe let's try to keep that going. I'm going to click on this, see if I can hear myself all right. Whew. That's an ad. Yeah, sounds okay right now. Wasn't able to test the game audio, but anyway, so this challenge I started a long time ago. Haven't seen many people do it, so I'm not sure if I came up with it, but it just seemed like a really fun way to challenge yourself against the computer. Maybe pick a team that you don't play as a lot, but really it helps someone. It helps you focus on defense. If you lapse on defense, you might get scored on. Points are at a premium. Some games more than others. What's up, Retro Sniping? Where's Brian? He's at home. He's getting that barbecue started, and I'm gonna head over there soon. Whenever this stream is done, hopefully I got a few games to play. I'm in the playoffs, and with the Bengals doing a defense and special teams only season. It's going to be hard to get a win. This might be a short video. Okay, cool. You'll be there. Awesome. It'll be great to hang out. We'll have some Super Nintendo going on, some N64, and but yeah, before I headed over, had a little bit of time. I'm like, let's try to wrap up this series I started a while back. The rules, as you can see, for the challenge, top right, is no offense. I just decided to go default playbooks with the computer. You can exploit that more. Some teams more than others. You can get a lot of turnovers based on certain playbooks. I can rearrange my roster if a wide receiver is an excellent, I might put him at a certain point just for better blocking or whatever. And there's only a few ways to score, and field goals is a big one. So breach only 50. So 58 field goals. So that's a lot, and I missed 4. I'd like to think I'm pretty, cold-blooded when it comes to field goals. But every now and then you'll miss one, and that doesn't count blocks because I don't think the game counts it as a kick if it gets blocked. So 12 for 12 in extra points. That's not hard. He's probably pretty high on the scoring. So he leads the league barely over Neil Anderson. So that's kind of fun. That shows it was a pretty good season. I went 11-5. So I didn't win the division. The division went to Houston. I think I lost to them twice. So there you go. They're just really hard to stop, even with Fulcher. Defense was pretty good though, as you can see. But some highlights: Icky Wood, 6 kick return touchdowns. The Bengals are a really good punt return team. Kick return, they're okay. I spent a lot of time a few weeks ago trying to suss out, like, for this type of challenge, defense and special teams only, where do teams rank? So the Bengals were pretty high. They were, I put them in tier 2 towards the bottom. But I said they're actually, and the later I put them in tier 1, the second half of tier 1. I went S tier, Giants, Niners, Steelers. Then tier 1, I went Dolphins, Bengals, Saints. So, a top 5 or 6 team. As far as defense, I put them at the, lower end of tier 2. Kick return, they are they're the middle of the pack, maybe a little higher. They have 25 MS right tackle, so that's better than some. Well, it's not great, but with conditions, through a whole season, sometimes that's going to be a 38 max speed, which would put him in tier one. So, a right tackle in excellent condition. And actually, let's see what that is right now. So that's left tackle Joe Walter. Oh, he's in bad. So this is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough as far as kick returns. But hopefully, I won't let them score that often. So, but the big one is not only one of the best defenders in the game, David Fulcher, but because he's an excellent, my punt returners are in excellent condition, and that helps me out. I gotta, if not get a punt return touchdown, I gotta get into field goal range regularly. But so punt returns, they're S tier because they got Fulcher's speed and Icky Wood's hit power. Kick returns I did get, or punt returns I did get one with Rodney Holman. It is hard to house it. It just takes a lot of juking. And what else? Kicking, I have them high tier 2 because they have a 63 kicking ability with Jim Breach, the point leader himself. Uh, so that means in average condition he can nail a field goal from his own 46-yard line. Isn't realistic, but this is Tecmo. And then their punter uh, isn't great. Punting, I mean, in this challenge, punting is big. It's more about getting a full bar versus a short bar. That's what you want to make sure to do. But the punter isn't particularly good. He's 44 kicking ability, so full bar is 74 yards, and zero bar is 28 yards. So just don't want to shank it because that's probably 3 points for the other team. So anyway, yeah, a lot of nerdy stuff, but it's fun to kind of spin the game, this game that we're familiar with, and kind of look at it a little differently. And we'll get started in a second, but let's. Oh, there's one game left. I guess I saved that because I wanted to see the reveal of the bracket. So let's go ahead and make sure I got my team control. So it's a division game. I don't think either team are making the playoffs, but Steelers really took care of business. Bobby Brist or QB Brown's throwing a lot of picks. Steelers probably had a lot of conditions on defense. And then Washington gets the division. I guess they tied for the division, and then I need to make sure to share this on the Discord. Do my due diligence. As the 1991 standings go, so the Bills, not shocking, 14-2. Houston won the division. I'm making the playoffs, thankfully, so we can still have a stream. Broncos look like they beat out the Raiders on point differential. Casey also making. Cowboys making the playoffs. That's actually kind of rare. Bears and Vikings. Okay, Vikings winning the division. Usually it's the Bears. Lions doing really bad. And then, as expected, the Niners make the playoffs almost 100% of the time. It's like 99% of the time. And they win the Super Bowl 50% of the time. So, anyway, so we'll do that. And then there's the other. There is the other Discord. So, yeah. Oh, what's up, John Stevenson? How's it going? Good to see you. We're doing wrapping up a series I started years ago. I did like several videos, recorded them on the computer, uploaded them, and then I think, because I play on the original stuff, I think it got erased, and I just went on to other things. So we're gonna wrap it up today. Obviously, the playoffs are one and done, so we shall see. I should have checked if this is my game. It is my game. Okay, here we go. We are diving in with the Dolphins. I should have made sure my roster was all set up. Because you want the guys with the higher hitting power in, because they're not playing offense. They are. Woo, full bar. Okay, this could be big. Because safeties are a big way of scoring. Okay, decent return. So this is huge. How do I go about this? I should have checked the conditions of my players. That would have been huge. Like if Francis is an excellent, that's a huge factor, because then I can blitz a lot. So I think the move is to call pass 3, and if they do a pro set formation, I will be Francis and try to make something happen. If it's a shotgun, to drop back with Fulcher, unless I'm really feeling like a sack. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, called play. Love to see it. Ooh, we're gonna see a lot of that covered catch. I meant to do some calculations because I'm 6 games over 500. There's a certain level of boost that the computer gets. Okay, shotgun. It's tempting to just blitz it in there, but we'll see. Fulcher is an excellent. Oh, that was a tricksy. That was a tricksy play. I gotta say, that was tricksy. All right, another shotgun. All right. Oh, big fumble. Oh, that's huge. And it's in Dolphins territory. Whew. Okay, wow. My heart's like beating a little bit. So Boomer's an excellent, which only really matters because he's got some speed and 25 hitting power versus Wilhelm in average. So they're just going to be blockers. They're going to be on the hands team. Caddis, the backup tight end, in good, so he's got 44 hitting power. Icky in bad, you hate to see it. Still 75 hitting power though. Brooks an excellent, that's nice, very fast with the hitting power. So on punt returns, hopefully he gets down the field really quickly. Jennings excellent, nice. Holman good, so we do got some conditions. This would be a fun offense to play with. But we're not doing that, not today. Yeah, but we got to kick it because this is defense and special teams only. This is the whole thing. So let's try to get on the board and get a lead. Might be a tiny bit high, but I think I got it. Rattles in. All right, 3 points. That's big, like I said, every time you score. Every time you score. And that's kind of like how it should be when you're playing a competitive game of Tecmo, you know. Another full bar. Okay, but I gotta watch that because this is on my HD TV. So there is like, oh man, really bad coverage. Oh, another fumble, but it's out of bounds. Okay, I got lucky there because that was really bad kick coverage by me. But we're gonna stick with the same strategy, pass 3. Okay, didn't take a good angle. Wow. Whew. Really bad defense. Oh, got him at the 1. Okay. Oh man, bad defense. And Brooks did not, or Francis did not seem like he was in good condition. Oh boy. Okay. If they punch this in, I don't want to say it's GG, but I'm 2 scores down, and it just makes it so much harder. So I'm going to call run or 4, and if it is, and then I just got to be Fulcher and try to make something happen. Got the stick. All right. They might go up the gut, but so I'm really worried about run 1 or 3. I'm going to go 3, or yeah, run 3, and then, okay. All right. It's almost tempting to, yep, I'm going to blitz. I'm going to blitz with Francis and try to make him do a quick pass. Oof. Yeah, I figured if I could push the envelope, maybe he would not get a reception. So, okay, gonna run it back. We need a big stop. Run 3. Here it is. Okay. And I still got a chance to block it. So. Oh, there it is. Oh, and the scoop. Oh, man. That was big, y'all. That was big. Not only did I get the block, but I got the scoop. Yeah, talking about the Bengals, average team. Yeah, I think they're winding down after their, had some really good teams in the 80s. Like John Madden Football 93, which I enjoy playing. It seems like the Bengals are always in the Super Bowl. All right, so we can't move the ball on offense. We're going punt strat. So I got to get it on the second bar. Could try first, but so decent punt. We'll see how this coverage goes. We got some boys. We got a teeny cavalcade. We got some guys. There, good coverage. All right. I think. Oh yeah, they played the Niners in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't think that one was very close. Although I did hear like Crumry got hurt early, and that kind of was a big deal. Crumry, the nose tackle on this team. I'm gonna stick with the strat of pass 3. Going pro set again. Okay. With the check down. Okay. So they got the first down, but at least they didn't get points. So new quarter. I can't really check my conditions. I just got to feel it out. And obviously I don't see their conditions either. Can stick with pass 3. Try to play another shotgun. Wow. Okay. See, this is if they keep doing shotgun. At least it's curls. No, it is curls. There we go. Fulcher. 81 reasons. Let's go. Let's go. Pro set. All right. Could be a bootleg. No, it's that play that really kind of messed me up. Let them get the first down. They're in field goal range, which isn't awesome, but maybe I'll get a turnover. Yeah, they're making me want to call that play. I'm gonna call actually run 1. So if it's a bootleg, I can just tackle Marino. And if it's run 3, I'll have a little bit better defense. So, and hopefully Fulcher can get back on defense if it is pass 3. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna call pass 4. Yeah. It's tempting to drop back with Xander or somebody. Pass 4 it is. All right. Big sack, Carl Xander. All right, if I can hold them to no yards, they might punt it instead of field goal. That would be huge. So, every play is debilitating or deliberating. I'm gonna go past 3 and. No. Pass 1 or run 1. Run 1. Whew. Marino could have passed it right away. He would have had Clayton or Duper, whoever's up top. All right, so no chance to return it, and we gotta send it right back. All right, that was a good defensive stand. Let's see how these guys are doing real quick. They don't really got hitting power, so it doesn't matter that much. All right, time for a punt. Hopefully we get good punt coverage again. Whew. Great punt. I held on to it a little bit longer than I should. Looks like Brooks is getting downfield. A little bit slow on the help at the 20. All right. And if he'd fumbled it, if I got a scoop and score, that's huge, obviously. All right. I'm thinking pass 3. It's tempting to do pass 4, but we're going to go pass 3. Big sack. Carl Xander. I don't know if he's got conditions, but that's huge. Um, I'm gonna go pass forward this time. Ooh, plugged up the hole. All right, big third down. Unfortunately, Roby is one of the best punters, I think. So he'll flip the field no matter what. But if we can get the stop, at least we'll hold him to points this time around. I'm gonna do pass third. Ugh. I spaced out. I should have tried to tackle Marino on the bootleg, but it all worked out. They didn't go deep. Had they gone deep, they might have. All right, look at this coverage. There's just too many boys. There's 6 boys. I didn't want to mess around, you know. I could have tried to make something happen. Fulcher isn't excellent, but I probably went to juked all 6 dudes. So John Stevenson said, I bet a friend a pack of smokes some Merrills. I lost because I bet on the Bengals. It was 21. He was like, I think I will smoke a cigarette out my Super Bowl cigarette. That sounds pretty delicious. Super Bowl winning pack. That is funny. Oh man. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who's standing at the end of this NFL season and this Tecmo season. I think the yeah. Not a great punt, but maybe it helps them get down faster. Oh, gets around him. Oh, splits him. So good return. They really need only 1 first down for points, probably. Yeah, he was joking. Oh, I know. That's still funny though. It's a playful. So for the 2010 Super Bowl season, NFL season, I watched the game. Packers fan. Packers were playing the Steelers. My friend is a Steelers fan, so we watched the game together. And after the Packers won, I went outside and I played my saxophone a little bit, just kind of like a little celebration, a little pet band. And in hindsight, I hope he didn't think I was being mean, but we've joked about it since, so I think it's all right. All right. Got to get a big stop. We're gonna go past 3. They're going. I thought about pass 4. Hopefully this is curls. It's not. It's Hail Mary into coverage. That's probably points. I should have done the Hail Mary. He lines it up. This looks good. That's tough. Oh, that's tough. My right tackle's in bad. This has like next to 0 chance. Although their coverage does not look great. I got to get out of bounds. Good half. That kind of hurts. It's not surprising they got the CC, but I should have picked pass 4. Because at least Marino would have had to pass it quickly. Anyway, Stoyanov, another good kick. It's definitely a factor in this matchup. Supposedly, Breach and Average can hit it from here. I'm gonna go for the field goal. Because I think if I punt it, they're gonna be able to run it back some anyway. But if I miss it, they're already kind of in field goal range. So anyway. Woo! Woo! Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We can get a turnover. That'd be huge. Okay. You know, how aggressive to be, how conservative. Um, I think I'm going to go pass 4 because if there's no pressure, then he can wait forever, get his guys down the field, and then get a CC. So we're going to go pass 4. It's tempting to try to get McClendon free, but they might be running it. Okay, plug that one up. For some reason, I don't think they're going to do shotgun. I think they're going to go pro set, so I'm going to go pass 3. And I'm wrong. Woo! Big stick by Fulcher. Fumble. Oh, but the Dolphins get it. Oh, that's tough. Such good defense. I was trying to get in the mix and knock over linemen and stuff, but okay. Pass 4 it is. Oh, Fulcher's there. No first down. Big defense. Big defense. Okay. It's a medium punt. They got 5, 6 boys. I wasn't feeling it. Thanks. I wasn't feeling it. Vulture's an excellent supposedly, but I wasn't feeling the speed. I had to get out of there. Should I put Holman? I'm not going to overthink that. All right, punt strat. You know what it is. Good punt. Good. Oh, we got boys on the left. Okay. Come on. Scoop and score, baby. Scoop and score. Let's get him. Oh. All right. Okay. We're gonna go past 3. Ooh, shot the gap. Little bit of a risk. right. Do that again. The player 2 diver. At least I was there. Man, yeah. No, I wish I'd called pass 4, but he still could have got that pass if they had done pass 3. Okay, okay. They might be running it a little bit. I'm still going to go pass 3. Yeah, that run is tough. Page usually not fast, but you know, they got all this juice. Pass 3 is the call. Ooh, no. That could be G. Oh. See, now it's a 2 score. Could be the season. Could be the season. Oh. James Brooks hurt. At least he didn't fumble. Got a good Kendall. All right. Icky and bad. Returner should probably be Holman. All right, that was huge because now I can get a field goal. Tiny bit high, but I think we're good. All right. 1 point game. I need a turnover. It's tempting to go for an onside, but like I wouldn't even be in position to get it. So I need a good kick. Should I go up, medium, or down? I think we're going to go down. Not a great kick, but okay. We got to be a little risky. They can do run 3 and get a first down on me every time. Run 1 is tough too. I feel if I push them back a little bit. There's a chance I can get a punt return to midfield. I need a sack though. For some reason I think they're going to do run 1. I'm going to pick run 3. Woo! No time to celebrate. Got to get this out of bounds. Hey, what's up, Rotting Pumpkin? Thanks for sliding in. I'm glad you appreciate the streams. We're trying to get I'm trying to get more out there, um, and Tom helped me out a lot to get set up, and so there are some ideas I've been having. This is a series that I started a long time ago that I'm trying to finish, and you know, here we are. So feel free to mention your favorite games or say things you'd like to see us stream. I stream on like the original consoles and stuff, so I don't have all the games, but I can keep them in mind. Sometimes good sports games are cheap. I can pick them up somewhere. Love to support the local retro gaming shops. So, what's up, Dwayne? Awesome to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're having a good Sunday, good weekend. We got a sweaty one. We got a sweaty one. We just got a safety with David Fulcher, and that puts us up by one. This defense and special teams only. I can only score on defense or special teams. Now we got to punt it, and fourth quarter. So does Marino have some magic in him? Guess we'll see where our conditions are. Brooks got hurt, but he didn't fumble, bringing it into field goal range. So he's a bit of a hero, as is Jim Breach, who hit like a 70-yard field goal. But what's up, Jay Pinkney? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're having a good day. All right. I saw someone coming in. Might have been a safety. Oh, not great coverage. Only a couple dudes. Come on, get him. Pin him. Oh, good coverage. Good coverage. All right. All right. So Marino can strike at any time. He can chuck it deep. If he gets in the field goal range, obviously that's tough. It might be calling run, might be calling pass. I'm going to start with pass 4, just trying to not overthink it too much. With the tackle. What's up, John Newsom? Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Hope you're in the mood for some Tecmo. Defense and special teams only. All right, 2nd and 9. Could be running, could be passing. I'm going to stick with pass 4 because it's just they send so many guys deep. All right, called play. And the sack, Kevin Walker. Huge, huge. All right. I think I'm going to call pass 4. Tempting to call a run. Marino's got speed. I don't want to get caught up where he hits a quick pass and I auto dive and then I'm out of the play. But this is a huge play. This is maybe kind of the game. If I get a safety, that'd be huge. I'm going to call pass 1, and then I'm going to stunt McClendon with Crumry. Ooh! All right. That was risky. Okay. I need a good return. Good return. Had to get out of bounds. All right. That was risky. And I didn't execute it well. I hesitated with Crumry because I wanted to make sure it wasn't a run play. If it's a run play, I needed to get the heck out of the way. But it was a pass, so I kind of risky bumped McClendon free, which made Marino need to pass it, and Thankfully, the receiver wasn't past my guys. So, all right. Big punt coming up. Okay. Johnson is on the ground. Oh, they get by him. Oh, open field tackle. That might have been Holman. That was a big tackle. That was really big. All right. I feel like I gotta make him make quick passes. Because if he sits on it, he can wait all day, chuck a deep CC, Stojanovic, field goal. So I'm going to do pass 4 and try to stunt. Second guessing it. I think they're running it. Ooh, okay. Turned out to be the right decision. Got an incomplete pass. I'm going to go pass 4 again. All right. Looks like Francis was up there. Either Smith or Page. I guess Smith, because Page probably would have popcorned him. All right, big third down. And, of course, they're going for it on 4th. It's the 4th quarter. I got to go pass 4. Might be a bootleg. Might be pass 3. It's a run 4. All right. Probably the game. Probably the game right here. And I got to go pass 4. If they do a run 3 and get the first down, that's gonna be silly. That's gonna be silly. But we're gonna sit on pass 4. Like, even if it's called, it might be a CC. But all right, here we go. Potentially for the game if we stop them. All right, no auto dive. If they had done an auto dive, that probably would have been a first down, maybe even touchdown. So, all right. Now we can kick a field goal, kick it deep for the win. Little low. I think he's got it though. That would have been an epic botch. An epic botch. All right, we got to make sure just to not onside it. And then they'll have one play left. Going to call pass 4, but we got to make a tackle. Pass 4 it is. And just dropping back with Fulcher. Need to make sure not to auto dive. All right. Big win. Big win. Bengals advance. As you see, not only no yards, but no attempts. So we're good with the challenge. That was a full team effort. What can I say? Big sacks by Carl Zander early. Really long field goal by Jim Breach. Good punt return by Brooks, or kick return by Brooks getting hurt, but then knocking down that field goal, and then getting the safety with Fulcher later. Safety, it was barely a safety, right on the line. And honestly, if it hadn't been a safety, maybe I would have gotten the punt return to get a field goal. So, but the safety was good. Um, yeah. All right. So Bengals advance. The Oilers. You already know. You already know it's gonna get hairy. We're gonna need a man. What's the running back's name? We're gonna need him to fumble, basically. Giants advance, not super shocking, but Bears are good too. AFC West matchup. Ooh, KC takes it in the fourth quarter. Elway carving him up, but looks like one interception was key. And looks like Word and probably Okoye shared carries. All right, the Herschel Walker Bowl, Vikings Cowboys. Probably the Vikings. Oh, Cowboys take it. Okay. They just don't win that many playoff games in these simulations. They don't have like a high simulation code. But yeah, Whiskey Wade threw almost 300 yards. They turned on the AC, but Emmitt Smith 53 yards, but they had 120 yards. I think they have a wide receiver reverse in their playbook, so they must have got some wide receiver yards as well as their fullback. Maybe some Aiken scrambles. All right, I think this is me now versus the Oilers. Could be the last game of the series of the season, but I think I do need to, maybe Brooks will come back, but let's see how our defenders are feeling. Yeah, make sure my phone is plugged in. Wish I had something to write down with, but okay, excellent Buck. Bad Crumry. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing these stunts where I open up McClendon, even though McClendon's in good, because but I could stunt Buck. I can stunt Buck for Crumry, even though he's in bad. He could force the issue, but the Oilers receivers are even faster than the Dolphins ones. Excellent Francis. You love to see it. 31 INT. Not going to do much against Oilers passing attack. But Francis an excellent. Xander an excellent. That's really good to know. 44 INT. Okay, so we got a few excellents. Good Bussy is nice. Good Fulcher, I'll take it. It's not excellent. It's not 81 reasons, but it's 75 reasons. And you'll love to see it. How is... Okay, we also need to know this. Jim Breach is in good. So I hit like a 70-yarder from my own 47. I can continue to do that if I really need to. Hopefully not. But that was clutch. And Lee Johnson average, so at least it's not bad. Anyway, this is a coverage team. The Bruces got a couple goods. Excellent Blados. Excellent Manoz. And then Walter's in bad. Walter in bad affects my kick return team. It really nerfs it, and that's too bad. But them's the breaks. Good Fulcher, bad right tackle. Bees what it bees. So White is hurt, so they got Pinkett in, And he's got really good ball control. So that sucks. I was hoping White would be in because he's got really bad ball control. 13-3, division winners. This is going to be tough. Let's just, for fun, well, no, it doesn't matter what their defensive attributes are. But all right, here we go. On the road again, this time to Houston. We've got a good Fulcher. We got an excellent Francis. We've got an excellent Xander. So let's go. Need a good return or a good kick. Not perfect, but let's go, McNeil. Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. Decent return. All right. It's tough because it's all run and shoot. Pass 2 is tough because too short, too deep, someone's going to be open. And then, of course, the shotgun world, you got all these studs going deep. So I'm going to start. I should have seen what conditions their receivers were in. I'm going to go pass 2, and then if it's run and shoot, I'm going to be Xander. And, okay. See, should I blitz? I don't think so. Should I be Xander or... You got to be Fulcher. 75 reasons. It gives him at least a chance to knock it down. To Pinkett, that was the worst guy they could have thrown to. Decent coverage, even though it's pass 4. I'm going to run that back. Pass 2. All right. Good coverage with the excellent Xander. Pass 2 again. Ooh, overthrown a little bit. There's that player 1 bias. All right. Not a good kick. Let's see what their coverage looks like. They got 4 guys. So I popcorned someone with Holman. Ball control 56. Wish Woods wasn't in bad. Well, the same hitting power, so. Alright, I don't got to overthink that. Alright, giving it right back. That's what we do. If I should have checked Richard Johnson's condition, because if he's an excellent, he could potentially just blow up my punt. Houston is tough to beat in this game, absolutely. Especially when you're not playing offense. I like the pass 2 strat. If they go shotgun, I'll be Fulcher. If they go run and shoot, Xander. Alright, shotgun it is. I just gotta pray. To Pinkett again. Ooh, Fulcher wasn't there, but we had 2 other guys. I gotta be ready. Another reason to be Xander on run and shoot is I gotta be ready for the draw or the QB sneak. And if they have good blocking, I gotta let him not house it. Housing it would be deadly. So that's a negative aspect of my strat. at least Fulcher would have been there. I think now I gotta do pass 4 to make sure they don't chuck it deep. But now should I blitz with Xander or Francis? Snuff that. I think we gotta go pass 4 again. Francis did not feel quick. Maybe that's because I'm gonna drop back Xander strat. Oh, but the guy is on me. Ooh. I'm just gonna go pass 4 and hope for the best. They could get a first down if they run it. Well, probably not. Oh, not surprising, Drew Hill. That's money. One of the best receivers in the game. You know. If I'd blitzed him, does that take away that opportunity? I don't know. But, alright. I'm going to go pass 2. Xander strat. Okay. So I know that they're passing it. So maybe I should stunt Crumry from McClendon. Or Crumry for Buck. Biffed him. Oh. I really need to keep him out of the end zone. I'm going to go pass 1. Pass 1 strat. Xander, and excellent. Let's go. Pass 4 strat. Alright. Alright. They are passing it. Go route up top. Go route on the bottom. Pass to Duncan. It's probably reception, but... Ooh, no touchdown. This is huge. This is huge. Okay. I gotta pick pass 1 because, or run 1 because I bet it's run 4 though. If they pick run 1 and I don't pick it, it's a touchdown. If they pick run 4, I gotta pick run 1 and then Xander strat. They call run 4 a lot at the goal line. I'm going to call run 4 to try to get a called play, to try to get a fumble. If they pitch it up top, I'll be Fulcher, and I'll see what I can do. No fumble, but stopped him. Okay. It's still a run 1 or run 4 dilemma. Are they going to go with Moon for the third time? Maybe not on the... And can Francis get down there? Because they're going to have like a cavalcade. I mean, I stopped him with Xander before, so... Whew. Ooh, almost. I almost stomped him, but at least held him to a field goal. This is going to be a big kick return. Yeah, they didn't get a TD. That's the big thing. That is big. I got to go punt strat. And I think I need to... Okay, Wilhelm and good. So, taking out a Sison. Bad Icky. I hate that. Alright. I don't know whether to kick it on the first cycle or not. See, he got in there, but thankfully he wasn't an excellent. But if he... Oh. That's really tough. You know, he probably wouldn't have fumbled it. That was a bad punt. But I was watching the guy go through the line. Dang. Alright. Can't be too upset about it. It's tough. Every play can be Drew Hill CC. Gonna go past 2. Xander strat. I think pass 2 is the call again. I just hope it's not pass 4. Whew! Good pressure by Xander. Wish I knew the percentages of CCs on the pass 4, because there's just so many guys that can... Thankfully, they've been throwing it to Pinkett. I'm going to go pass 1. If it's run and shoot, try to blitz with Xander. Okay. All right. It's a pass. Tempting to go in with Xander, but they got a couple go routes. Xander strat? Ooh. Man, if I had been there, maybe I would have stopped him. Fulcher was there. Alright. Pass to Xander strat. There we go, Leon. There we go. Big sack, no fumble, unfortunately, but pushed him back a little bit. I'm going to go pass 4. All right. I'm going to go Xander, and if it's a run, get him. Pass 4 is the call. That worked out. Had they gone to Drew Hill down below, maybe it's a touchdown, potentially GG, but they did not. Okay, I got really good coverage. That was a really big missed opportunity. That was really big. That's really tough. They had really bad kick coverage. All right, gotta shake it off. Need a fumble recovery. Good kick. At least it's a short kick. Gonna go pass to Xander Strat. Pass to Xander. One-on-one Drew Hill. Hopefully he runs it. He does. No fumble, unfortunately. 3rd and 3. They're probably going to go for the first down. I bet they're going to do run 1. But I can't call it. I'm going to call pass 2. If it's run and shoot, I'll be Xander. My instincts told me to call a timeout, but alright. I need a shank. Decent punt. Couldn't make anything happen. Alright, we need a full bar punt. We need a fumble. Alright, let's go. We need this fumble. Last play of the half. Alright, good half. I missed a big opportunity on that punt return. Not that one, but the one before. At least it's close. Held him out of the end zone. I do get the... Yeah, tight game. Decent. Alright. Terrible return. My right tackle and bat is killing me. I feel like I can't take... I want to put an Icky, but it doesn't really help me out at all. So, all right, got to play for a turnover. Let's go. Maybe even a safety. Johnson bumps a couple guys free. Oh, perfect kick. Perfect kick, good coverage. All right, here we are again. There's no saying how their conditions have changed. I think I got to do pass 2, Strat, and Xander. Got to try to push him back. Shotgun. I think this is the best strat we got. All right, big 3rd down. Can we get a fumble? Probably not an interception. For some reason, I don't think they're going to call pass 4. I'm going to go pass 2. All right, pass 3. If it goes down below, could be a touchdown. Woo! Oh, and Moon! Wow, Moon is out. That affects everything. I mean, they can still see me. Oh, no, I need a good punt. Not a good return. All right. Well, hopefully Carlson throws it to Pinkett for an INT. You know, who knows? But we're going punt. Really good coverage. Ooh, Johnson gets bumped, but we got 4 guys. Really good kick. No fumble. One fumble could win it for me. So, all right. Carlson is not as fast as Moon. I mean, Moon's like a 19. I mean, I don't know what condition Carlson is. We got to try to push him back. Pass to Zanderstrat. All right, it is a safety would be huge. All right. A lot of times on their own goal line they run it. So I'm gonna say run one, and then I'm gonna be Fulcher. This is down the middle. Xander is in the perfect position, but oh, and Fulcher. Okay, this big return. I botched it. I botched it. I didn't feel the speed. That was my chance. That was a big chance right there. Maybe I need someone with running speed. Can Jennings be the hero? I've missed some opportunities. 5, 6, 7 more yards and you know, I would have been in field goal range. All right, next to score probably wins. That's just how it goes. So we need a good punt. No fumble. All right, Carlson, what you got? What you got? I got to blitz with Xander. I got to push him back. Oh, hopefully he runs it. Oh, Carlson trying to be a hero. I botched that. All right, got to shake it off. Yeah, Buddy Ryan, the coach of the Bengals. Nah, I think he was still the Eagles at this point. Man, okay. I really needed that pushback, but here we go. Oh, the INT! Cody giving it to me. Bussy. That's huge. I got to knock down this field goal and play my ass off on defense. Let's go. Oh, it's too high. That was the game right there. That was the game. But we got to shake it off. That was the game right there. That was it. We gotta get to Carlson. But he threw a pick. That means Fulcher might get a pick. What a pass. You need another turnover. Need another turnover. Got to do pass to Zanderstrat. I don't know what conditions he's in now. Xander forcing the bad pass. I think at this point I gotta do pass 4 and drop back with Fulcher. Still alive. Still alive. That's probably a touchback. All right, fourth quarter. Let's see how we're feeling. Signing good. He'll get the nod. Need a fumble. Need a fumble. All right. Probably 2 more drives for the Oilers. If I don't get any points, that's the season. It's tempting to call run 1 to try to get a called play. I'm going to do it. Run 1, drop back Fulcher. It's a pass, though. Oh, the JJ. What a toss. All right, I got to keep him out of the end zone. Got to blitz with Xander. Kevin Walker, no fumble though. Need a turnover. They're in field goal range. Field goal might be the win. Pass to Zanderstrat. Kevin Walker, all right. Kept him out of the end zone. This might be their last. This might be their last drive. I need a fumble. Gotta get it. Come on, boys. Come on, Bengals. I need a fumble. All right. I need another Carlson turnover. I need it. He had a big play deep to Hill. Wish I knew Francis was still in. Excellent. Need a turnover. I need a turnover. Oh! Oh no! Ha! There you have it. If I pick up that fumble, I think it's like a 50% chance. If I pick up that fumble, I'm not making excuses. I still got a chance to make something happen, but that was my chance. That was my chance. User fumble force. I could still get a punt return. I need to not get all up in my feels. I could still get a punt return. So here we are. Oh, no safety. Oh, okay. All right, gotta be clutch. Full punt. GG Oilers, good season. Bengals. Had some chances at the end there, including a sack right on the half-yard line. What's up, Chris Wakome? Sorry, not sure how to say that. But thanks for popping in. Yeah, we just finished this stream, finished this challenge. I was doing a defense and special teams only challenge. That's why the score is so low. That's why I only got 2 points. I definitely had some opportunities. I didn't have a great punt return. In hindsight, I shouldn't have had Holman in as my returner. I should have had someone with a faster running speed. Missed a couple opportunities there. Missed a field goal that would have been the winner. And then didn't get a fumble recovery. A fumble recovery would have been a chip shot field goal for the win. And then I didn't get the safety at the end. And then I had a chance for a punt return to bring it. Actually, I ran out of time because I was trying to, make it happen. But, it was fun. Actually kind of got to leave anyway. Told Brian I'd be at his place at 3 or 4, and it's already 3. So, appreciate you all watching. We'll have another stream soon, maybe even tomorrow night. I don't know. I should be job searching, but and Moon got hurt. That was a huge part of it. But then Carlson gets a huge bomb to Hill. But anyway, joking. That's all. I knew you were joking. He would have been proud. That's some of these coaches. It's like they want defense, and if they don't have their defense, then they're just it doesn't feel like football to them. But I appreciate the compliments, John Stevenson. I feel like I did make good choices on defense. I did have one botched blitz, but it's not going to be perfect. Holding Houston to 3 points is pretty good. They had that one drive right at the end zone, or that one catch by Hill at the end zone, 1st and goal at the 1, and I was able to stop them. That was pretty exciting. Xander being an excellent was a huge strategy point, so that's partly why these sort of weird challenges are fun, because you can kind of put other guys to the fore. Obviously this is Fulcher's team, you would almost say. Fulcher's defense for sure, one of the best defenders in the game. But when you get conditions, when you kind of have unique situations, I really need a safety, I'm trying to get a fumble force, then you might put other guys in the mix. So, Xander had some great plays, great tackles. um, and stuff like that. So, I gotta wrap it up here. Head over to Brian's BBQ, but thanks y'all for watching, and hopefully we will have another stream soon.